Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Life Has No Color. I have been spending a little bit more time with my cameras trying to learn the whole lighting thing, because as you guys know, lighting is the most important aspect of photography. If you get your lighting wrong, then the whole photograph is wrong. That's not to say that you can't recover it, because in this day and age, they have lots of different types of software that you can edit and repair photos. So not all is lost, but when it comes to photography, I'm learning that lighting is the most important thing. And if nothing else, you want to try to get that as good as possible in every possible circumstance, whether you're outdoors or indoors, whether it's the daytime or whether it's the nighttime. If you've been following along, you guys know that I am a beginner, but it's something that I'm very passionate about. And I have been struggling with understanding the triangle of exposure, but I've been practicing with my cameras and trying to get really comfortable with those three elements. The idea was that with my recent experience visiting a wedding, if I were to travel to take photos of someone, most likely portraits or something like that, my thought was, what would I do with regards to lighting? Because I know that there's a camera flash and I know that there is a flash that I can add, and then I know that there's natural lights, but what about adding light? I've been watching a couple of YouTube videos that talks about reflectors and all kinds of things to help you shift lighting when light is more on one side than it is on the other, and you need to balance it out and that kind of stuff. And so when I started on this journey several years ago, I went out and I bought a bunch of stuff. One of those was the huge photography lighting that you find in photography studios. And while I think most photographers travel with that kind of equipment, it's huge. It's huge. And just imagine if you had several of those. I've been looking at just kind of smaller versions of that, where you can just kind of sit the lighting around to just kind of help create more lighting. You don't want a whole lot of lighting, especially if, like, let's say you are photographing a party and the lights are dim. Well, you don't want to bring a whole lot of light because you don't want to lighten up the room, but you want to be able to have some light to be able to capture the photographs that you want to capture. You don't want your photos to be mostly underexposed. And so I've been looking into some variations of light. So I bought just kind of these little small accessory lights, I guess that's what you call them, to just kind of sit around. And so I'm experimenting with that. What I don't want to do is, I don't want to spend a lot of money on things that I don't really need. Things that, one, are fairly made but cheap in value, where in a couple of months or whatever it's going to play out and it's not really going to be any good to me. So but I went with this because I just kind of wanted to see, like, what kinds of things I would need to invest in moving forward. So, and plus, I still don't know anything about lighting, so these kinds of things is going to help me, I think, move in the direction of understanding lighting. So that's kind of what I've been up to. And so I just kind of wanted to check in with you guys. I am actually going to venture out probably this weekend and take some photographs. I've been trying to think of some places that I can go to get some good photographs. One, because it's cold and we've got fall coming in, so all the trees and everything is changing colors. But I want to try to do something different than I've done so far. I've done buildings, I've done, you know, birds, I've done a couple of different people, I've done landscapes. And so I've got to try to think of something else that I can take photographs of to kind of, you know, give me some variety, I guess. But I don't know where to go and I don't know what to do. So I will think about it, and I'm almost certain that once I find a destination, you guys will hear about it on this channel. So yeah, so that's where I am in my journey, and I just wanted to check in with you guys to let you know where I am. And if you are following along with me on this journey, please make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions on how best to help me learn lighting. Any tips I would greatly appreciate, trust me. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.